This family was ripped apart in the 1880s, and today I will tell you their heartbreaking story. Anne Euphemia Dorrington was born in 1880 in Islington, London. Her father Henry worked in a skilled trade as a print compositor, and her mother worked as a machinist in the garment industry. She would have started out life with reasonable prospects. This photo of the family was taken in the early 1880s and was taken on one of their seaside holidays. But on the 13th of May 1887, disaster struck the family, as their mother Elizabeth died of tuberculosis. But the tragic circumstances didn't stop there, as their father passed away just a month later from typhoid aggravated by asthma. Henry's will clearly indicated he wished his children to be cared for by his brother, but a year after his death, his children were separated and scattered. Even though their parents came from large families, no one was willing to take on the responsibility of raising the children. Their two boys were sent to different orphanages outside of London. Their daughter Amy was sent to an aunt, and Anne was sent to Canada as a home child. Between 1869 and 1932, over 300,000 orphan children were sent to Canada. Many of the children suffered. To admit that you was a home child was to admit that you came from a family too poor, too debased, or too different to take care of you, regardless of their actual background. Home children were considered an inferior species, physically and mentally stunted by life in the British slums. Anne seemed to take the common approach of hiding her past from all but a few close people. But Anne was one of the luckier home children. She trained as a teacher and graduated in 1901. Following this training, she taught in several schools in Bracebridge and Exeter, Ontario, amongst other places. Anne was also fortunate to keep in touch with her Dorrington relatives. In 1903, she was able to reunite with her siblings in England, and this photo was taken at the time. On January 3rd, 1907, she married Henry Dempsey. The couple's first child, James Arthur, died in his early years, but two children, Harold and Corinne, survived. Having lost her birth family, Anne must have been delighted with the marriage of a son and daughter, and the consequent arrival of 7 grandchildren. Anne passed away from an aneurysm on November 1st, 1951, and she was buried in St Andrews and St James Cemetery. So rest in peace, you will be remembered.